Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today guys, we are working on this Peugeot 207. Rex to Riches, Car 2, Episode 2. So yeah, I really want to get into this, pull the front bumper off. We're going to try and do the repair, if you remember rightly. I've got to try and repair that bumper. So yeah, we'll take the wheels off. You know, we'll check the brakes. We'll just go do all the sort of bits and pieces. I'm 50-50 whether or not I should do that paintwork on that side. I'll be honest with you. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure in a minute. I really want to try it. But I don't want to mess it up. Let's just see how we get on. But yeah, it's a really nice one. I appreciate all the comments as well, guys. You're absolutely right. That car is absolutely stunning. It is a really nice car, and they're so popular. And you can see why they're so popular because you know they just look a little bit sporty, and yet you still got a little 1.2 engine in it, which is really cheap to insure, run, tax, the lot. So yeah, that's gonna be a nice one when it's done. So yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it on that one. So this one, let me spin you around. Let's get into it. I want to try and get the service as well done today if we can. Still not sure about the timing belt of this one in a minute. Just not sure. I might I might start that today as well. I don't know, but yeah, let's get into it. Let's start getting cracking with this car. So yeah, I'll spin you around. Let's do this. Right, guys, we're gonna get cracking with this one today. Let's see what we can get done. But before I do, I just want to quickly show you. In my last video, I said about there's going to be a giveaway with a scan tool. That scan tool has now turned up. Well, they're both turned up, so I'll show you them now. This one here is going to be the giveaway. So I'm going to do a review on this, and then that is going to go to one of you guys. And yeah, it's got the features. It's not as big, and doesn't do as much as this one, this Top Don. But it's definitely, a nice tool to have. It can, it can even do DPF clean on the diesels, read all the codes and tell you what's wrong and stuff like that. But this one does a little bit more. This is the X Tool D8. They've asked me. They've basically, they've just sent me these scan tools and said, look, do an unboxing, do a review, let us know, do a video, see how you get on. That's it. I'm not being paid for it. I've just got these scan tools. I said, look, just do a review for us. So, yeah, I just thought I'd show you. But this Top Don, this is the one that I'm going to be giving away in a review and an unboxing in a video to come. So, stay tuned for that, guys, and I'll let you know all the details when that comes up. And you'll see me do this one as well. But yeah, this does quite a lot of stuff actually. So that'd be handy. I have got the Autel, which is basically the same as this. Might do a little bit more, this one. We'll see. It's got a few functions there that it does. But I will do, once I do the reviews, I will put links in the description below. So if you ever want to sort of purchase one of these, then you can. And yeah, I'll see if I can get a discount for you guys as well. So give you a bit of money off. So, but yeah, that's for another video. Let's get cracking with the Peugeot. Yeah, I want to sort of have a look, because this is where obviously the accident was. It was hit here. I want to get this bumper off, completely take it off, have a look behind, and just make sure about the damage behind, because I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't like leaving those kind of things. So we'll do that. Take the wheels off. I want to clean them up, check the pads, the discs and the pads on this car as well. And then we're going to get into that side damage over there. So, yeah, we're going to try and see if we can pull some of this out. And then we're going to just go over it with the flat and polish and see how much of these scratches we can get out with a little bit of flat and polishing. But I think a lot of them will come out, but there's a couple that this one here is quite deep. So I don't know whether or not we should sort of be bothering touch it. We've got to touch it in, to be honest with you. Whatever happens, it's got to be painted. But it's whether or not it's got the whole lot's got to be painted. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll do the front first, and then we'll spin the car around, and then this. So this is on the other side. It's a little bit lighter on the other side, so we can see. We can definitely see a lot more. So yeah, we'll bring it over here and do this side. So yeah, there we go. Let's get cracking. I'll set you up, and I'll start the work on this car. So yeah, let's do it, guys. Right, guys, so that's the bumper off, and yeah, I do think it's repairable, to be honest with you. And I have tried to find one of these bumpers. The trouble is with it is you got to get the right colour and you got to get the right sort of spec, because a lot of these 207s now got like little sort of round spotlights there or here. Well, obviously, clearly, I haven't got no spotlights on this one, so I think I found two that would suit, but they're all the way up north and they won't deliver, and you have to go and pick them up in person. So it just isn't going to work. So I think the best thing to do really is to try to repair this, and then just sort of paint in and blow this sort of corner in and just see what it comes out like, and we'll go from there. And yeah, like looking behind the bumper, there's like zero damage. I can't see anything. I'm really struggling to find anything behind this bumper that's cause for concern, or I need to replace, or I need to change. Like, I just assumed that there was going to be some sort of breakage on like the bottle, or even a little bend on a bit of metal. No, there's absolutely nothing. Crash bar is absolutely perfect. It's like exactly where it is. So that's great news. Fantastic news on that side of it. And I have made a decision, I think, on this timing belt issue. This is a timing belt on this one. This is a timing chain. So thanks for all the comments about the chain on the actual Corsa. You are correct. And this is the belt. So I think the timing belt, Dayco with tensioner and pulley and water pump kit for this is like 45 quid. So super cheap, like absolutely super cheap. So I think all this is going to now cost me, it's going to cost me in time, don't get me wrong, it's going to cost me, you know what I mean, I want to take a bit of time doing this because I've never done this one before, so a little bit cautious. So it's going to take a little bit of time to do it, but I think it's worth it. I do honestly think it's worth doing. More so than, you know, bodywork or paintwork. If the engine isn't reliable, or you haven't got a correct working engine that you can rely upon, like you haven't got a car. This is the heart of any car, right here. And if this stops beating, it don't work anymore. So that's basically, you know, like the way I'm thinking about these sort of things. And that's why I do so many timing belts and all that sort of side of it, engine side of it. I'm starting to get a lot more involved in that side of the engine side of it, mechanical, because I want them to be reliable. And that's why they don't come back, my cars. This don't come back, because I want to make sure that they're reliable enough not to come back, you know? So that's where I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the all the parts for that ordered, the timing belt. The discs and the pads are absolutely spot on. There's a slight, very, very slight lip. Very, very slight, but nothing to worry about. And great amount of pad. Oh no, you can't see it. Let me get a torch. I've got to show you. You can see that bit there is where the thickness of the pad is. And it's got a lot. So they don't need changing. Discs and pads can stay. So let me spend the money on the timing belt, on the water pump. And don't get me wrong, this is the Rex to Riches 1 year challenge car. This is car 2. So we need to, you know, rein in the spending as much as we can to go move that money forward to car 3. So, you know, it is kind of a balancing act, but I can't really sort of, on this one, I cannot leave that time belt as it is. I know it's only done 67,000, but the year of it and the age just lines up, and it needs to be sorted, basically. So that is what I'm going to do. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the headlight, take the water bottle off, because that's filth. I want to try and see if I can clean that out. I must be able to clean it out with something, because that is absolute filth in there. So we'll remove that. We'll start on the process of doing the timing belt. We'll get to the cam, because this top is a top cover. So we can remove this top cover. We can actually have a look at the belt after I remove this. So let me do that first. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Right, guys, so there we go. Everything's stripped down, and we can now see the timing belt is right there. It's there. So I took the headlight out, got it all out of the way, dropped the oil. So I'm going to change that no matter what. I dropped the coolant as well because it was a lot in it. I want to get rid of the bottle anyway. I want to clean the bottle out and make sure that's tidy. But I'm looking at this timing belt, and do you know what? It's all right. There's hardly any grooves or marks on it. So that's got to have been changed. That's not original. There's no way that that's original. I'll tell you how we can tell if it's not original. Actually, let me turn the engine over. Can I do it quickly? Let me see if I can do it. Is it that one? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. And we'll see if we can see any markings on the belt. I'm gonna turn it over. Nope. That's better. Right. Bear with me. Oh, I need an extension. Right. Okay. Oh, come on. I can't even get it. Is it that one? Yeah. Okay. Should be able to get it now. Right. Okay. Let me see if we can see any markings. What's that one for? Trying to see if there's any. Trying to see if there's any writing on the belt. This ain't. This ain't easy, one hand, I tell you. And holding the camera. Oh, hold on. Okay, we've got markings, so let me do it a bit more. I don't really know. It's just made in Germany. I don't think that can't be original. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that's original, you know. But the belt itself is in really good condition. I don't see no point in changing that. So I'm gonna leave that belt as it is. Yeah, just do a normal engine service on it, oil filter, air filter, and then yeah, I'm just gonna leave that as it is. It seems a waste of time, waste of money, really. Don't get me wrong, it is on me if it comes, you know, if it's a problem down the line when the car goes to the next owner. It is on me, but I believe that's in good condition, so I'm definitely going to leave it, guys. Right, so that's that. We've come to a decision on that because of the condition of it. I'm going to start putting it all back together. I'm going to pull the air filter out. We're going to definitely do that, and the oil, definitely do that side of it. And yeah, we'll put all this back together, and then we can move on and start looking at this bumper. Yeah, so let's carry on. Let's do this. Right, guys, so there we go for today on this one, this part 2 on this car. I didn't manage to get into the repair of the bumper or the side, but we did do the service, sort the lights out, see if there's any more damage, check the brakes, check to see the timing belt, and it's in good order. That's definitely not an original timing belt. That's an aftermarket, like, you know, Euro Car Parts or whoever. So I'm happy to leave it as it is. There's no point in changing it again. So, yeah, there we go. Got it up to temperature. So it's really, really good now. Everything works as it should. Obviously, it always comes out that check oil thing, but I think that's the case of it always does that. I had to sort out the lights as well because I had a few bulbs that was blown, and again, after a little while that triangle goes out as well, so there you go. Yeah, so, you know, up to temperature, everything works as it should. I've got to sort the timing out on that, so I've disconnected the battery, so I've got to sort all that out, and yeah, put that back, the date and the time, got to sort all that out, but that's on another video. I'm absolutely shattered today. I'm going to try and get this out to you today, guys, which is Tuesday. I've got I want to start this tomorrow, which will be Wednesday's video. So we can start stripping that down, take the bumper off, and have a good look at that. Probably do the service as well. Sort of, yeah, just start on that. And then this will be the next video. Plus, as well, it looks like I've got one of you guys, one of my subscribers, has got an issue with his car. He just bought a second-hand car. It's got a few issues, but it's all right. It's pretty decent. It just needs some little tidying up, and he wants to do some service parts, timing belt later on. But for now, he's got an oil leak coming from the top of the cam cover on his Focus. So that'll be coming in tomorrow as well as this. So we'll jump in between that car and this car tomorrow. But for today, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. Thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to drop me a comment and give us a thumbs up on the video. And I'll see you on the next one.